The hype behind the secret cameos in this film, okay? There's a lot of hype.
Been a lot online about everything from Taylor. Is Lady Deadpool? Yes, exactly.
I went to one recently.
What'd you say?
Taylor Swift.
No.
Yeah. My daughters brought me to the one at Wembley Stadium with 89,000 screaming fans. It was crazy. Yeah, she commanded the whole audience. All the kids were losing their minds. It was really sweet.
Meets a Taylor Swift concert.
Yep.
Hold on to your seats because we've got the juiciest gossip roundup that's about to make your day. First up, at the world premiere of Deadpool and Wolverine, Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds had everyone in stitches as they poked fun at the superstar status of Taylor Swift and Blake Lively. Imagine being reduced to "and others" at a football game with those two. Talk about a humbling experience. And speaking of Taylor, it seems like her Swifties are diving into the political arena, rallying around Kamala Harris for the 2024 race. Will Taylor throw her hat in the ring? The Swifties sure hope so, but that's not all. Josh Hartnett had a hilarious reality check at a Taylor Swift concert, finding out firsthand just how wild pop star fandom can be. His daughter's excitement was off the charts, and Hartnett left with a newfound appreciation for the Swiftie mania. Lastly, Travis Kelce and Taylor's romance is still going strong, with Travis's dad spilling the beans on their sweet plans together amidst Taylor's whirlwind tour. From European stages to Kansas City coziness, these two are making it work. Stay tuned, because the gossip is just getting started. Celeb Roast Fest. Oh, what a night it was at the star-studded world premiere of Marvel Studios' Deadpool and Wolverine. Our favorite cheeky duo, Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, turned heads and stole the show with their hilarious antics on the red carpet in the heart of New York City on July 22nd. These two pranksters couldn't resist taking a playful jab at the dazzling fame of none other than Taylor Swift and Blake Lively.
I can't do this.
Oh, no. Yes, you can.
What the hell am I even doing?
The smell of sunflowers.
I'm not doing either of those.
Be off camera. I'll handle this.
In an exclusive chat with People, the ever-jovial Jackman couldn't help but crack a joke about how attending an NFL game with the lover hitmaker and the Gossip Girl queen could leave anyone feeling a bit overshadowed. He quipped, "If you ever want to feel a little insignificant, just go to an NFL game with Taylor Swift and Blake Lively. Suddenly you're in the "and others" category." Oof, talk about a reality check. Can you imagine being an "and others" at a game with these two superstars? Not one to miss out on the fun, Reynolds jumped in with his signature wit, adding, "We're just "and others." Their lighthearted banter had everyone in stitches, proving once again why these two are the ultimate bromance goals.
The hype behind the secret cameos in this film, okay? There's a lot of hype. Yep, I could literally tell you anything. What are some of your favorite fan guesses as to who Lady Deadpool could be?
There have been a lot online about everything from Taylor. Is Lady Deadpool? Yes, exactly. Count on our friends at ET to have discretion and
I can't
not air
too.
that. Can't spell eternity. I wouldn't characterize some of these things as like cameos as much as I would say surprises. They can hear me saying I count on our friends at ET, whom I now owe favors for eternity.
But the fun didn't stop there, folks. When the conversation turned to the possibility of attending more Kansas City Chiefs games, especially with the dashing Travis Kelce on the field, Jackman's eyes lit up. With a grin, he teased, "Oh, I hope so." Reynolds, always the comedian, chimed in with, "You don't say no to that." Now, for those of you not up to speed, let me fill you in on the scoop. Taylor and her longtime bestie Blake, along with Blake's dashing hubby, attended a Chiefs game on October 1st, 2023 to cheer on Kelce, who, rumor has it, is Taylor's latest beau. It seems our superhero duo is not just ready for on-screen action, but also for some good-natured ribbing off-screen.
There's rumors all about all these insane cameos that may or may not be in the movie.
What happened?
Taylor Swift.
Who hurt you? This, they're not, like, we don't really have cameos as much as surprises. It's true. No, it's true. I wish. Taylor, you know, if I ever stop, she made good Deadpool, given the internet and all this stuff, because somehow it hasn't come out. There are surprises. I would say that the folks that do show up in the movie that somehow, I have no idea how we've managed to keep it secret. Like, hey, there's the person, and we move on. It's they're there for a reason. Most of the time when the movie is this much fun to make, you got bad. Take over the role of Deadpool and actually be Taylor. The cameo thing with Taylor, because she's our friend, I don't want him the funniest. She's one of the funniest people.
So there you have it, folks. Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds, proving once again that they're not just the kings of the box office, but also the kings of cracking us up. Keep your eyes peeled because who knows where these two will strike next with their hilarious hijinks.
Do you ever really want to kind of not feel great about your career, go to a game with Taylor Swift and Blake Lively? Oh, I hope so too.
You don't say no to that.
And then you'll Blake Lively, Taylor Swift, and others were at the game.
Yes, we're just and others.
Dad's concert surprise. Josh Hartnett recently shared an adorable and utterly relatable tale about taking his daughters to Taylor Swift's sensational Eras Tour in London. For the actor, it was not just a milestone moment as a dad, but also a hilarious twist of fate that mirrored a scene straight out of a movie. Here's the scoop. Hartnett had once filmed a scene where a crowd's reaction to a pop star felt completely over the top to him. He recalled thinking, "As someone who hadn't been to a pop concert with my kids yet, I was like, these guys are way too into it. People aren't like this at concerts." Little did he know, reality had a lesson in store for him.
But it's great. It's called Trap, and it takes place at a concert. Do you go to many concerts?
I used to go to a ton of concerts.
Me too.
I went to one recently.
What'd you see?
Taylor Swift.
No.
My daughters brought me to the one at Wembley Stadium with 89,000 screaming fans. It was crazy. Yeah, she commanded the whole audience. All the kids were losing their minds. It was really sweet.
Meets a Taylor Swift concert.
Yep.
When Hartnett and his daughters arrived at the Eras Tour, he was in for a shock. The crowd was buzzing with energy, and the fans, oh the fans, they were absolutely losing it over Taylor Swift. Kids were screaming, crying, and idolizing the pop superstar with a fervor that left Hartnett utterly gobsmacked. He confessed, kids are rabid about the artist that they love now, as he watched the crowd's intense adoration unfold. The experience was a total eye-opener for Hartnett, who suddenly found himself understanding the fanatic love that today's concert-goers have for their idols. It was a real-life reflection of the exaggerated scene he once thought was pure fiction. But, as they say, life often imitates art, and for Hartnett, this was one of those unforgettable moments where fiction met reality head-on. Seeing his daughter's eyes light up and witnessing their sheer joy and excitement made the whole experience even more special. Hartnett left the concert not only impressed by Taylor Swift's magnetic stage presence, but also with a new appreciation for the passion and devotion of her fans. It's safe to say that this Swiftie experience left a lasting impression on the actor, proving once again that you should never underestimate the power of a pop concert.
I took them to the Eras Tour about 2 weeks ago when it came to London, and that was the first big thing that they were interested in seeing. People aren't like this at concerts. I remember concerts being like, you know, everybody's too cool to like really idolizing Taylor Swift and like crying when they saw her. As someone who hadn't been to a pop concert with my kids yet, I was like, these guys are way too into it. Like when I went to the Eras Tour, I watched that sort of interaction. They're intense. They're rabid. Kids are rabid about the artists that they love now.
So, next time you find yourself at a concert, channel your inner Josh Hartnett and embrace the magic of the moment. After all, if there's one thing we've learned from this story, it's that the world of pop music is a wild and wonderful place where even the most skeptical of us can find ourselves swept up in the frenzy. Swifties for Kamala. The Swifties are back in action, and this time they're diving headfirst into the 2024 presidential race. Taylor Swift's fiercely loyal fan base is buzzing with excitement, rallying around Kamala Harris and hoping to see their pop idol throw her influential support behind the vice president. The internet is alive with speculation. Will Taylor endorse Harris, especially after her bold political statements in the past? It all started back in 2018, when Taylor broke her political silence, and in 2020, she threw her support behind Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. With President Biden stepping down and endorsing Harris, many fans are eagerly awaiting Taylor's potential endorsement. The hosts of the I've Had It podcast even called on Taylor, urging her to stand up for her young fans by supporting Harris, dubbing it the election year of the women. But the Swifties aren't just waiting around for an official word. They've taken matters into their own hands, launching the Swifties for Kamala account on X, formerly known as Twitter, which has already garnered nearly 40,000 followers. This fan-led movement is remixing Taylor's hits with political lyrics and sharing videos of Harris set to songs like Look What You Made Me Do. They've even dubbed her a Reputation-era girl, drawing cheeky parallels between Taylor's bold, defiant phase and Harris's no-nonsense political stance. While Taylor herself has yet to comment on her political stance for the upcoming election, her fans are having a blast with the campaign, turning political engagement into a fun and inclusive activity. Whether or not Taylor decides to speak up, her influence and the enthusiasm of her dedicated fan base are already making waves in the 2024 election scene. So stay tuned, because this election year is shaping up to be one for the books, with Swifties adding their own sparkle to the political stage. Travis and Taylor's timing. Travis Kelce's dad recently spilled some details about his son's plans with Taylor amid her hectic Eras Tour schedule. The Kansas City Chiefs star, fresh from training duties and a European vacation, won't be seeing his pop superstar girlfriend until she takes a break from her tour. Swift is currently rocking stages across Germany, Poland, Australia, and the UK, with her next break scheduled after her London show at Wembley Stadium on August 20th. Ed Kelce, Travis's dad, shared on Facebook that Taylor has been busy decorating Travis's Kansas City place, adding a personal touch to their shared space. He noted that Taylor is eager to return to Missouri to enjoy the simple joys of being together with Travis. It's a sweet glimpse into their relationship, showing that even amidst their busy schedules, they find time for each other. Taylor's break in the tour comes just as Travis dives into the NFL season, aiming for another Super Bowl run with the Chiefs. The closest the couple will get to reuniting during the football season might be around the Week 7 game against the San Francisco 49ers, scheduled for October 19. The couple recently faced a scare in Gelsenkirchen, Germany, when a man was arrested for stalking and threatening behavior online. Ed Kelce, protective as ever, expressed his concern on Facebook, earning the approval of Taylor's fans. He didn't mince words, wanting to know who the culprit was, showing his support for his son's relationship with the iconic singer. It's clear that the Kelce family is firmly in Taylor's corner, cheering her on both on and off the stage. And that's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.